Hey, lovely people. It is Suzy Ashworth here, Mindset and Messaging Mentor. And I'm feeling a bit excited. And I'm doing the whole Insta, Facebook thing simultaneously. Let me know if that is a bit whack, if it feels a bit weird when I'm looking down, or it feels a little bit weird when I'm looking up. Because I'm open to hearing. I just feel like it's a waste to not go live at the same time. But if it's really annoying to watch, then just let me know and I won't do it anymore. Today I want to talk about the signs. Hey Mary, it's been an eternity. It's been a weird couple of days. So a friend of mine messaged me on Voxer the other day and was like, how are you doing? And I was like, I'm good, but I'm not great. And I'm like, why am I not feeling great? Just why am I not like, and I'm doing the things and I'm going out and I'm having my little grooves and I'm just a little bit off. Do you know what I mean? You know, when you're just kind of like not firing on all cylinders. And that's how I've been for the last few days. And then this morning I woke up super early and I had the inspiration about the money and abundance post. And I just thought, if this was a client talking to me about their money sit show right now, I would say everything that I'd said in the post, but I would also be like, let's make it a game. And always, whenever I am talking to somebody or guiding somebody in what's going on with them, there is always an element of truth. There is always something for me to take and then apply into my own life. And today, the thing was, let's make this into a game. And I was like, right, we are going to play today. And the first part of playing today was putting on the sparkles and the glitter because they make me feel good. So that was the first thing. The second thing that happened, which is the thing that really kind of got me going and really made me, again, listen to myself and listen to the types of things that I say to people, which is follow the breadcrumbs. And I just want to put a little bit of context into this. So I would say, so for people who are coming in on Insta, this live is called Hearing and Following the Signs. And it's the action part of the Faith Plus Action equation. And this morning, I'm getting the kids ready for Kids Club. It's a 9 o'clock start, so it's pretty much like the school run. And that can be quite a stressful time in our house, mainly because I've spent too much time scrolling stories, scrolling Facebook, and the kids are doing their thing. And then I'm like, come on, we've all got to go. It's always my fault. It's usually stressful. Today, because I'd already set the intention that I was going to make the day into a game, it was calm. And even though we were running a little bit late, there was no stress. I wasn't trying to shimmy them along. I was just kind of getting my stuff done. But I couldn't find my phone, which again is no big deal, but who likes leaving the house without their phone? Not many of us. And so I was really just like, I really want to find my phone. And I went around the house about 3 times. And Sam, I'm glad that you had stress less. I don't know if that's me too, that you're always late and it's always your fault, or you had a stressless morning today. But I'm glad you're with me. I went around the house about 3 times, couldn't find it. And I was about to give up when I just thought to myself, stop, breathe, and ask yourself, where is the phone? And the voice that came through was so clear. And I want to say that on a scale of 1 to fucking woo, I'm about 5. So I don't live my life by Mercury retrograde. I'm not talking in the shape of downloads all of the time. Like, I respect that stuff and I hear people talk about it and I'm really interested and curious, but it's not how I do things. Like, I talk a lot about the law of attraction and manifesting. And right now, the challenge is really seeing how I can apply the law of attraction and manifesting and creating your own reality, and really looking at it through a scientific perspective. From a scientific perspective, that feels really important to me at the moment, because many of the teachers that I have learned from are from, you know, they're white, they might be men, or, you know, affluent white females, and there is a challenge. I feel like it's important for me to be able to really say, this is why this applies to everybody. So my homework and my study is really finding the practical scientific elements that really apply to that stuff, making it more accessible to everybody. So my point is I'm not that woo. I do, however, and this year have spent a lot of money and a lot of time and energy really focusing on developing my intuition and developing my inner guidance. And I would say that one of the things I'm really, really good at is tuning in to people's blocks, really seeing where are you limiting yourself at the moment, and being able to step back and say, have you thought about this like this, or have you got curious about that? And people go, whoa, how on earth did you see it like that? Like, that's one of the things that I do. It's one of my superpowers, but it's just one of the things that I'm good at. I don't look at that as that's my divine connection to source or universal intelligence. And one of the things I want to do is really develop. I've got my hotline to source, so I want to be more on demand. So the thing with the phone today, Claire's just saying, I've been looking at the book Luck Factor, which is supposed to be a mix of law of attraction and scientific backup. Thank you, Claire. I am going to look that up. So the thing with the phone, I stopped, I breathed, and I said, where's my phone? And the voice that came through really, really clearly said to me, it's on the windowsill. It's a dress, baby. I got it all going on. Namisha's just saying she loves my dress, or loves my top. And I thought, it's not on the windowsill because I've already been around the house. I've already looked on the windowsill about 4 times. Anyway, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to check the windowsill one more time. So I go into my bedroom and I look on the windowsill and the phone isn't there. And I'm like, I knew it wasn't there. So I look in our ensuite, I look in the bathroom, still can't find the phone. Then I go into Coco's room, and where is my phone? It's on the windowsill. And it was because I'd been so specific in the request, and the answer came through so clearly of where it was. Now, it wasn't where I thought it was going to be, which is the windowsill in my room, but it was on the windowsill in Coco's room. It felt like such a reminder. It was such a beautiful sign to me that all of the answers are there. And I already have this ability to tune in and get those requests, get the answers to the requests and the questions that I have when I'm really clear in my asking. So that just felt amazing. And I'm driving the kids to school, and as I've got the radio on, we're having a little bit of sing, we're having a little bit of a dance, and I'm just like keeping the vibe up there. And then I'm like, I got a message from a friend who's been an ex-client, and you know those relationships. You're a client, and then you're a friend, and then I'm her client, and da da da. I got a message from her yesterday asking me about when I'm going to put my retreat on. And I have been faffing about with this so freaking much. So I put on a retreat, I've got a retreat coming up in May 2019 in Barcelona. I put it up, it sold out within 3 weeks. But there is a real like, oh, I want to do something in the UK. I want to do something in the UK, but I wasn't sure what it was going to be. I got this message through last night, and I just didn't really, I was just like, again, because I've not been feeling 100% firing all cylinders, I just haven't felt called to actually see it through. Anyway, I get this message, I'm kind of like, I don't know. And then This morning, I get another message from a client who I had a VIP day with her last week, and lots of stuff came up. And instead of being like, yay, all of the stuff came up, she was a bit like, fuck, all of this stuff has come up. This morning, I get a message from her saying, oh my God, thank you so much. I feel so much clearer. Just everything had gone into alignment with her. And then I see her post on Instagram and my whole heart just bursts. So the thing that I've been tossing up with doing this retreat is, should I do it on abundance and kind of a general thing, or do I want to do it on mindset and messaging, which is my thing? And for me, particularly if you are in business, the access to abundance in all areas of your life comes from mastering your mindset and then being able to communicate your message out to the world. And so I get this text and then I see this post on Instagram and I'm like, follow the freaking signs. So, because the vibe is high, because I found my phone, because I know that the reason why I've been hesitating on doing this retreat is because my logical head has been like, what's going to appeal to everybody? Go really wide, but it hasn't felt good. The thing that I know that I have to talk about, have to talk about to women in business is how to master your mindset so that you can give yourself permission to talk about the thing that you are absolutely dying, that you have to talk about. And when you're able to give yourself that permission to go to the places that you don't want to go to, so that you can free yourself up to speak with the passion that your ideal clients need to hear, that's when the freaking magic happens. And so, yeah, Emmy's like, yes. I'm like, the retreat is on. I do not have definite dates. I do not have a definite location, but we are looking at the end of October, and it's going to be mindset and messaging. So this is for people who want to accelerate their business. This is for people who know that right now they are on the cusp of something amazing, but there is something holding them back. Now, what I'm going to say about these 2 days is that I want it to be as accessible as possible. So when people come away with me to Barcelona, it is 5 days, it's full days, it's £2.5 grand. This thing in the UK is going to be for 2 days, but it's not going to be £1,000. This makes me feel really excited because I want it to be as accessible as possible. So it's going to be non-residential, so you will have to sort out your own accommodation, but it will be £500 for the 2 days plus the VAT. So what will happen is that they will be long days. This is what I'm going to say to you. If you come, it will be a relatively small group, but it will be long days. So everybody will get a chance to hot seat. So we are looking at and again, I have to work it out when I found the venue, but like 9 or 10 o'clock starts, but we could be working late into the night. So you need to be prepared to do that work. The first day will all be about mindset, really identifying your blocks, identifying where's been limiting you. This is deep work. This will be deep work. And then the second day will all be about messaging and, most importantly, storytelling. How to tell stories that enable you to get your message across in the powerful way. I'm really excited. Namisha's saying, November, I'm not here in October. Have I decided on location? I haven't, but it will be a couple of hours of maximum outside of London. So if you're in the south and you can do, and it will be over a weekend. It will be over a weekend. I'm so excited. So if you are interested, as I say, the price will be 500 quid plus the VAT, which hopefully is a no-brainer. For people who want to work with me, that's basically, normally for a power hour session, I charge 500. So this is the least I can do. This is the most I can give for the least amount. For one-on-one time for me in a room for a weekend. Emmy's like, you need to scout some Airbnbs. So If you are interested, if this sounds exciting, if this sounds like it could be up your street, please message me. The spaces will be limited. As soon as I have a date, I will let you know. So if you want to come and play, and I will say that the last time I did this for Barcelona, I'd sold out. I sold out the first time within 2 weeks, and then some people had to drop out, and then 3 weeks later it was gone again. So I know that these spaces will go, particularly at this price. Please come and play. I want this to be fun, fun, fun. So anyway, if you are interested, if you've got friends that you know will be interested, tag them up, let them know, and please DM me. Right, that is it. That's all I wanted to share. Follow the signs and take action, people, because faith plus action really does equal miracles. Right, mwah. Love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.